So the next topic that we are going to do is exponents and powers. Before moving on forward, I will be revising whatever we have done in our previous classes so that you can relate to the topic and then understand it better. Now, can you tell me what is the exponential notation? Yes, I am asking about the exponential notations. The notation word means representation. Okay, I am doing this with the help of some examples. How would you write the exponential notation of this? The exponential notation of this would be minus 1 raised to power 3. Similarly, if you have to write the exponential notation of 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, it would be 2 raised to the power 4. That means the number that is getting repeated comes in the brackets, and how many times the number is getting repeated becomes the powers of the number. This is known as the exponential notation. Now, how do you find the values? If you are given the question, find value of, first question is, let's take minus 2 raised to power 2. How would you find the value of minus 2 raised to power 2? It would be equal to minus 2 into minus 2, which is equal to 4. Why? Because 2 into 2 becomes 4 and minus becomes plus. Now, let us take another example, which would be minus 7 raised to power 3. Let's check what is this equal to. This is equal to minus 7 into minus 7 into minus 7. That means minus 7 is getting multiplied how many times? 3 times. If you multiply minus 7 3 times, minus and minus becomes plus, and that plus and minus will further end up to become minus only. 7 sevens is 49 and 49 sevens is 343. Now, this is how we solve such questions. Let us discuss few more topics. The first one is the positive exponents and the negative exponents. What do you understand by positive exponents and negative exponents? See, as the term itself says, positive and negative. By the term positive we mean they have a plus sign with them, and by the term negative we mean they have a minus sign with them. So the positive exponents will be having a positive power. Say for example 2 raised to power 2. The power is positive over here. So the expression that we have is positive. But over here the power that we have will be negative. So this is known as negative exponent. That means how do we decide whether a exponent is a positive or a negative one? Depending on the sign of its power. If the power is written positive, the exponent is positive. If the power is written negative, the exponent is negative. Can you give me some other examples? Yes, there can be so many. Minus 4 raised to power 6. This is positive. How would this be solved? Okay, the next one over here would be minus 3 raised to power minus 2. This is a negative exponent. So, I hope by this you have become clear with the concept of positive and negative exponents. Now, next we are going to do is expanded form. Now, how do you write the expanded form? In your previous classes, you have already done this. So, let me revise it first. Right? You have done the place values in your previous classes. You start from the left hand side, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on. So similarly, you multiply them also. Let me write the place value for this. 76921. How would you write the expanded form of this number? You start from the right hand side, right handmost side. This is your ones, this is tens, this is hundreds, and so on. So you multiply the number on the place value multiplied with its place value, right? The number on the placed value multiplied with its place value. So this is getting multiplied with what? You start from, this is the ones place, it will get multiplied with 1. The tens place will get multiplied with 10 raised to power 2 because it was 10 raised to power 1 because it is 10. Hundreds will get multiplied with 10 raised to power 2 and so on. That means 1, 10 raised to power 1, 10 raised to power 2, 10 raised to power 3, 10 raised to power 4. So if I write it this way, I am writing it the simple way that you have learnt. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2 plus this plus 1. This is what you have learnt in your previous classes. But now in this class, now you have reached a higher standard. Now what you have to write is, you have to write it in this form. 7 into 10 raised to power 4 plus 6 into 10 raised to power 3 plus 9 into 10 raised to power 2 and 20 into 10 raised to power 1 plus 1 into, now what would come over here? See, when nothing is written, that means the power of the exponent would have been, the power that on the base would have been what? It would have been 0. Why? Because anything raised to power 0 is equal to 1. That means here also 10 raised to power something would have been, but it would have been 10 raised to power 0. Why? Because there is no other 0 present that can be visible to us, right? So here we write the expanded form in this way. Now what happens if we have to write the expanded form of a decimal term? Now let us take one decimal term also, 961.24. How do we write the decimal form? We will start from 9 directly first. 9, okay, this will be 10 raised to power 0, 10 raised to power 1, 10 raised to power 2. So I will write 10 raised to power 2 plus 6 into 10 raised to power 1 plus 1 into 10 raised to power 0. Now you have the decimal point. So you make a plus sign as it is. How many digits do you have after the sign? After the decimal sign? You have 2 places. Now the 2 places would go, the powers will go negative. Why? Because as you go to the right, the power is getting reduced. So what comes after 0? It will become minus 1. So you will write plus 2 into 10 raised to power minus 1 plus 4 into 10 raised to power minus 2. You can add them up and check your answers. You will be able to verify that it will come out to be the same. Similarly, let us take another example. Say 84.123. Now again it will be 8 into 10 raised to power 1 plus 4 into 10 raised to power 0 plus 1 into 10 raised to power minus 1 plus 2 into 10 raised to power minus 2 plus 3 into 10 raised to power minus 3. Understood? This was the expanded form. Now, let us do one more topic before moving forward in the chapter, that is the rational numbers that have negative exponents. So, we will do rational numbers with negative exponents. I am writing this sign wherever I will be using. This means negative. This is the short form for negative. So, I will be writing negative exponents. Now, you have already done the rational numbers of positive exponents. Say this. This is having what power? It is having the positive power. So, this is a rational number having positive power is a positive exponent. But how would it solve? It will be able to solve this way. 2 by 3 into 2 by 3, which is equal to 4 by 9. Numerator into numerator and denominator into denominator. But what do you do if you get the power negative? Say this. Now you can see this is a rational number. The number I have taken is the same. But what is the difference in both of them? Here the power was positive. So I was calling this rational number with positive exponent. But over here the rational number has a negative power, which means the rational number with the negative exponent. How do we solve such questions? It's very simple. Whenever you find a negative power, that is a negative exponent written, you are required to reciprocate the value, that is 3 over 2, and the power will become positive. No matter what the power is. Say, even if it is like this, 100 upon 17 raised to power minus 1. How would this be solving? 17 upon 100 raised to the power 1, which is equal to 17 upon 100 only. Okay, so this is how the questions are to be solved. I hope you can solve this also further. This will be 9 over 4. So this is how we solve rational numbers with negative exponents. Before moving on forward, one last example is if you have any such questions, say minus 16 raised to the power minus 2. How would you do that? You would first of all convert the power into positive. How do you convert the power into positive? I've just taught you. You have to reciprocate the value written in the brackets. So if you reciprocate minus 16, what would you get? 1 over minus 16 raised to power 2. And you can solve it by 1 into 1 and minus 16 into minus 16. Understood? So that is how we solve the rational numbers with negative exponents.